Arctique second, Travis Gay, A-Mace Gay, Polish the Silver next, but it's all Look for a Star. He's in no danger of defeat, and Look for a Star went home to win it easily. Arctique second, A-Mace Gay third. Then Travis Gay, Neutral Sky. Admiral's Last, Polish the Silver. Rep Shot Hoo-Ha. Yoruba had a torrid passage, and last home in the race was Neutral Sky. Stand by for the numbers. The winner is Look for a Star, number 4, ridden by Darren Beedman, 4.30, 170. 7 Arctique, 4.30, and 5 A-Mace Gay has paid $1.80. The numbers are 4, 7, and 5 after the running of race number 3. Well, I think there's been a valuable lesson learned here. You can't hold up fast. You can't hold up horses with natural pace. I'm sure you can't. They tried to hold this horse up here the other day, and in the race the other day, Travis Gay, which as we look at the replay is the horse in about 4th position, the chestnut with those pinky colours, white sleeves, he actually led Look for a Star the other day. So they obviously decided to try and ride him from behind the other day. It was an absolute disaster because not only wouldn't he settle, he ended up racing outside the leader and run down anyway. But today, Beedman had him on the move, just let him come forward. That's the way he won at the Gold Coast. That's the way he won at Doomben.
Alan Denham. Alan, of course, in Brisbane. He's got Storm Zero running up there in the next event of the day. An exciting horse, Storm Zero. His run will meet with a great deal of interest. Well, Puzzle Book is right. And now Radiance of Apollo walks in. Not a worry in the world for Radiance of Apollo. And all is in readiness. This is the 4th event, the Honda Accord Plate. Set to go. They're off. I'm a Thunder didn't jump all that quickly. The same for Magical Miss. Scansion is the early leader. Going up very quickly, though, is the favourite Stylish Lass. A length away, 3rd, Bridgie Boo, followed by Radiance of Apollo. Magical Miss picking up ground. And then comes God Help Me. Length and a half to retrace around I'm a Thunder going through along the rails from Puzzle Book. And then Gypsy Gina, and 2 lengths further back is Eyes and Teas. They work to the side now. And the leader is the favourite Stylish Lass. About a length and a quarter, Scansion, and 3rd is Bridgie Boo, followed by Radiance of Apollo. Wonder Magical Miss as they come to the 800. Length and a half, I'm a Thunder. God Help Me. Retrace wider out. Good margin to Puzzle Book and Gypsy Gina. And Eyes and Teasers last of all to the 600 they travel. And the leader Stylish Lass about a length to 3 parts on Scansion. 1 Radiance of Apollo scouting deep. And then Bridgie Boo, Magical Miss, Shane Treweek working overtime on the Bart Cummings train filly. And then a gap over on the inside, I'm a Thunder. Stylish Lass in front, but Scansion's not far away. And as they set sail for the judge, Stylish Lass about a half length on Scansion is giving this favourite a real race. Although when the rider went for Scansion, it got the wobbles, and Stylish Lass got a break of a length and 3/4 Scansion, and Puzzle Book from a mile back, and then Magical Miss. But Stylish Lass, Danny Beasley, hands and heels. Puzzle Book is coming quickly. Stylish Lass stopping to a walk. Puzzle Book's got it covered, and Puzzle Book gets up to beat the favourite Stylish Lass. 3rd posse to Magical Miss from Scansion, Eyes and Teas, I'm a Thunder. Good margin, Radiance of Apollo. God Help Me, Bridgie Boo retrace, and Gypsy Gina last to complete the course. Number 11, Puzzle Book, $43.40 and $7.60. 4 Stylish Lass, $1.40. 2 Magical Miss, $1.60. Beautifully bred filly, Puzzle Book, ridden by Len Beasley for the Westbury Stud Syndicate, managed by Eric Watson. Of course, Mr. Watson, very closely allied with the Auckland Rugby League side, and he shares ownership of this filly with J.F. Woodward and M. Jeffries. Beautifully bred by Dane Hill from Subterfuge, a Machiavellian mare, Subterfuge. A bay filly, a 2-year-old Puzzle Book, has promised plenty early on, but she really produced here. 11-4-2, Puzzle Book, L. Beasley first, 4 Stylish Lass, D. Beasley second, a filly by Barathea, trained by Gay Waterhouse. And number 2, 3rd, Magical Miss, a filly by Dane Hill, trained by Bart Cummings, Shane Treweek. The Cornella is $60.20, Exacta $120.90, the Trifecta $621.50, the 1 and 11 extra double $107.20, awaiting 4th, 5th and 6th placings.
70 cents.
Make it in a maxi. Are a few of you going to a party tonight? Go in a maxi cab. They take 11. You have a chauffeur. You can have a few drinks and arrive home safely. Call for a maxi cab, 88 68 4555.
Gold Coast and those 1 1/4, 1:10.09, getting set Melbourne.
1 Tilson and the next Brisbane is 35 and 11. 2 Dutch Harry, 12.340. 3 Counter Agent, 15.420. 4 Storm Zero favourite, 190, 104. 5 is out. 6 Heaven's Quest, 77.14. We'll leave it there, set Melbourne.
Left the gate pretty well. May the Horse Be With You, one of the first out with Casino Heights, and further out Blue Murder, Mighty Ming. And Donarch coming down the outside, settling down from Camargo, followed by Green Raider, Prosperous Lab when they settled from Bow led in on the fence. They're bunched up. May the Horse Be With You just in front. He's got the fence going out of the straight. Donarch is very wide, going up there with him also Green Raider, Blue Murder. On the fence, Casino Heights going out of the straight, where May the Horse Be With You just led Green Raider. A length further back, Donarch around Blue Murder, Casino Heights from Mighty Ming. Prosperous Lad is out very deep from Bow led Camargo. St Stephen further back in the race from Chopstick, and last of all True Response. Up the side of the 1850 metre mark, May the Horse Be With You, headed off by Donarch, and Prosperous Lad is pushing forward. Green Raider back in the middle, 4th. Mighty Ming is a little deep around Blue Murder. Casino Heights the fence, a length and a half Bow led. 1 Camargo, 2 lengths St Stephen, followed by Chopsticks, and 2 to True Response last of all. 1700 out. Donarch had the lead about a half in front of Prosperous Lad. They slow up now, and May the Horse Be With You is 3rd. 4th, Casino Heights outside at Green Raider. Mighty Ming is caught 3 deep. A length further back, Blue Murder from Bow led. 2 Camargo, 1 Chopstick, a length and a half St Stephen, and a length last of all is True Response. 1400 to go, and Donarch went to the back straight about 3/4 in front of Prosperous Lad. May the Horse Be With You is nice and handy 3rd. Green Raider 4th. Casino Heights 5th from Mighty Ming, 3 deep pulling. They're followed by Blue Murder back in the middle, 1 then to Bow led from Camargo, and then Chopsticks. Further back at the 1200, St Stephen, and 1 1/2 True Response last of all. Off the back, and Donarch still in front, 3/4 to Prosperous Lad. They're followed just behind those as they come off the back by May the Horse Be With You. Whipping around the outside, Green Raider now pushing forward to have a crack at Donarch. And Green Raider's gone up to Donarch to lead a neck. They put some speed on. May the Horse Be With You has travelled through to 3rd, trying to get away from the rail. Further back in the race then came Mighty Ming deep. Prosperous Lad drops out from further back, Casino Heights and Bow led. Green Raider a half Donarch before the turn. May the Horse Be With You is tracking right up 3rd. Bow led got up on the fence from Casino Heights, Blue Murder, Mighty Ming. A gap, Camargo, True Response, Prosperous Lad dropping right out. Straightening up, Green Raider, Donarch turn together. May the Horse Be With You, hasn't let it down yet, out up in the middle. Bow led got up on the fence, now he calls on May the Horse Be With You. Further out is Mighty Ming as they fan across the track, 300 to go. May the Horse Be With You under some pressure where Bow led got up on the inside. May the Horse Be With You going out after him again. Then Green Raider and further back Donarch. May the Horse Be With You on the outside, going up to Bow led from Donarch, Green Raider. Further back Casino Heights, May the Horse Be With You got his head in front over Bow led, and he's starting to come clear. He's still a bit green, but May the Horse Be With You, 3/4 Bow led. Green Raider stuck on for 3rd, 4th Donarch and Blue Murder. Casino Heights from Camargo, True Response, Mighty Ming. Further back Chopstick, followed by St Stephen, and Prosperous Lad is last of all.
5 May the Horse Be With You, 251.40. 6 Bow led, 5.90. 4 Green Raider, $1.70.
At the barrier, Kembla, Quick Sticks favourite, 341.60, and at Kembla is Wayne Harris.
Thanks. I'm going to go for a bit of value here. Number 8, Magic Ruby. She is still a maiden. It's a maiden class 1 played here, but as I said, she's value. Good second last start at Goulburn in a class 3. Drops back to in class a bit here. Claim for George Scamoni. Barrier 1. Should get nice runs racing very...
Being unsaddled, possibly a late scratching Brisbane. Firstly, Kembla Totes.
Now the numbers to come up here for the Superfecta as yet, and on the win and place we've got 9, 10, 220 for number 7, 10, 80 number 2, 260 for number 4, the Quinella 173.20, Exacta $230.30, Trifecta 2,055.50, 9, 10, 220 for 7, Kenny's Princess, Nathan Stanley. From 2, Celtic Teddy, $10.80. 4, Wee Wee, $2.60. Quinella, $173.20. Exacta, $230.30. Trifecta, $2,055.50. Superfecta was 724,589. 724,589. Long head, a short head, 204.67 was the time, and all started race 5.
Okay, now late scratching at Eagle Farm. Number 7, Champion of Danes out of race 4. We have Correct Weight Melbourne on 5.64. 3/4 by 1, the time 2:48.7.
Try for the update Adelaide race 4. 1 Lassa Primo, 9.33.80. 2 Countback, $3.110, equal favourite. 3 Splash of Love, 9.42.20. 4 So Say All of Us, 21,420. 5 Agalia, $3 130 equal favourite. 6 Classy Looker, 17,390. 7 Zonde, 840 320. 8 Brightness, 27.6. 9 Dolfet, 44.7. And 10 Walama, 54.13, with the selections from Hilton, 2-1-3.
Now the superfecta at Kembla to Jackpot. It's at Brisbane.
This is at listed level. Carries Super Curious added stakes. They're set to go. Champion of Danes, a late scratching from the race. Starters on the platform. He's ready for them. The starter may be just making contact with the stewards, waiting for the all clear to hit the button and send this field away. Very big crowd in attendance here at Eagle Farm this afternoon for the Tattersalls Racing Club. This is their big meeting of the year. Set. Racing this time. It was a great start. Counter Agent near the inside was fast away. Volkman is going forward in the early part. Where's Storm Zero? There he is. He's hitting his stride on the outside. He's moving up to be second. Beatman looks as though he wants to lead on him. All Points North is the leader. Storm Zero's joining him on the outside. Pelson and Poetic Heights is going forward. Heaven's Quest is next. Then Bridal Hill on the outside of Volkman. Cybernetics getting back in the field. Counter Agent midfield on the rails. A length further back to Pentathlon and then a High Powered Lady. Marauding last. Gay Adventure back third last with Dajon Fee, and Rumble is last of all as they come down the side. 800 metres to go. It's Storm Zero in front on the fence now and give it a bit of a breather by Beatman. He leads by 3/4 of a length. Telson is sitting second on the outside. One away third, All Points North. Then Poetic Heights. A length further back to All Above. 3 wide on the outside of Heaven's Quest and Volkman. 1 further back to Cybernetic and then Counter Agent on the inside. Dutch Harry's well back in the field and he's in traffic as they approach the home turn. In the straight now. 400 metres to go. Storm Zero. Let's see if there's any gas in the tank. He's giving him a squeeze now. He's just in front of Telson. Coming to the outside, Poetic Heights and Counter Agent is getting into the clear. Coming out to Storm Zero. Storm Zero's in front. 200 metres to go. Counter Agent is throwing down the gauntlet on the outside. Storm Zero's answering the call. He's picking up. He's stretching. He's covering the ground. He's moving away from them in the run to the line. He is good. Storm Zero first. Counter Agent second. It's a photo finish for third. Dutch Harry in the photo there with Telson, followed by Pentathlon. He was always well back. He was a little wide down the side. He ran to the line strongly at the end. Cybernetic was next. Then All Points North, followed in by Dajon Fee, Bridal Hill. Well back in the field, High Powered Lady, All Above. Then Marauding last, Rumble, Gay Adventure, Poetic Heights and Volkman won the last over the line.
Up at Belmont Park, locked away. Chinese Arithmetic dancing around, likewise Verbal Rogue. The starter hits the button though this time and they're away and racing and immediately dropping to the back, Verbal Rogue with Harani and Imagine If.
He's the youngest runner in the race at 3. And he walks forward now with Craig Agnew aboard. And the field and the Honda Legend plate will soon be off. Ready, racing. And the first out, Sunderbank, commencing pretty well. Matiti Road, likewise Crown Duo. Then Royal Integrity Ocean, very, very wide, followed by Tyrrell drifting back on the inside of Splendid Retreat. And last is Kingston Shores. The free-going Sunderbank, first to the back of the track, a length and a half, Crown Duo. A couple of lengths further back, Matiti Road. Royal Integrity's pratted pretty wide. Tyrrell's on the inside. Ocean is third last, a length, Splendid Retreat, and 2.5 to the Queanbeyan train to Kingston Shores. Down the back of the track they travel now and racing along towards the 1200 marker, and the leader is Sunderbank, about a length and a half in fact. Second, Royal Integrity. Over on the inside, third is Crown Duo, and Ocean is over, racing fourth and caught wide. Then Matiti Road, a length further back is Tyrrell. 3/4 the outside, Splendid Retreat, who's racing deep as well. And 2 or 3 lengths to the veteran in the field, and that is Kingston Shores. Racing to the side of the course, 800 metres left to go. No change in the order. Sunderbank, the pilot, second, Posse Royal Integrity. Ocean is pulling its head off third, followed by Crown Duo, and then Matiti Road, and a couple further away, Tyrrell in company with Kingston Shores, and Splendid Retreat has dropped to the rear, but will only be about 8 lengths off Sunderbank, who leads at the 500, and wending their way towards the home corner on the all-weather track here at Randwick, and Sunderbank, a length on Royal Integrity, about to pounce on this leader. 2 lengths to Ocean, followed by Crown Duo, wider Kingston Shores, then Matiti Road, Splendid Retreat, and Tyrrell's a long last as they come into the stretch and down to the 250, and Sunderbank's gone. Royal Integrity hit the front. Kingston Shores is on the outside fence. Crown Duo got a needle-eye run through on the inside. Matiti Road outside Crown Duo, and Splendid Retreat is storming down the outside. Here he comes again. Is he going to do it? He does. Splendid Retreat, beautifully ridden by little Robbie Brewer, nailed Crown Duo and Matiti Road from Ocean. And then came Royal Integrity, followed by Kingston Shores and Sunderbank and Tyrrell were the last two. Official placings will be notified in just a moment. After race 5, the Honda Legend Plate. He rides this horse well, little Robbie Brewer. He rides well, full stop. He's had a wonderful season, the young fellow. And Splendid Retreat on the outside got the better of Crown Duo in the shadows of the post, and he has a penchant for this inside track, doesn't he? Number 1, 460 and 160 were standing by for the winning number to show. By Splendid from La Maison, trained by Billy Prain for Darnley Proprietary Limited, and also CL Crow, H and Mrs. J. Sheraton, and of course Robbie Brewer in the saddle. Number 1 is the winner, 460 and 160. Number 2, second, Crown Duo, Dan Beasley for Gay Waterhouse. Crown Duo gelding by Deputy Governor. The place tote is $3. At number 3, Matiti Road, Rob Thompson, third, a gelding by Lowell, trained by Neville McBurney, $2 neat. The Quinella, $31.90, Exacta, $43.30, and the Trifecta, 1, 2, 3, $246.80. The official 4th was number 6, and that was Ocean. Ocean 4th, the dividend will be here now, $646.90. Oh, gee, he wanted
to run. Winter Championship, away they go. And they're left in a good line too. One of the first out, Pindy Ridge the Grey, was Sardonic, who broke quickly. Mr. Bombastic is pushing forward also, and the early point was Zinadan and Goldboom working around the outside. Mr. Bombastic, Zinadan, Goldboom, wider out on the track from further back Sardonic. There followed just behind those, tracking wide as Pindy Ridge the Grey. Further back in the race, O'Donnell. My Golden Bracelet a little closer from Anarchy Walk. Delirious got back from Prince of Luca. Chattanooga's got right off the speed from French Clock, Little Dozer, 2 to Happy Star. Ekalaka and 3 to Old Man. They went quick up in front of the 850-metre mark. Goldboom had it 3/4 off the fence from Zinadan. A length and a half Pindy Ridge from Sardonic, 4th the middle. 1 then to O'Donnell. Mr. Bombastic is hugging the fence from My Golden Bracelet. Then Anarchy Walk, Prince of Luca. Further back, Delirious, Chattanooga, French Clock. Happy Star, Old Man is back last, second to last, Ekalaka. And back there with it is Little Dozer. On the turn they race, and Sardonic striding up quickly, hit the front now from Zinadan. Goldboom's gone. Mr. Bombastic the fence. Pindy Ridge further out with O'Donnell back in the middle. Delirious weaving through. Now where's Chattanooga? He's right to the outside with Prince of Luca and My Golden Bracelet and Anarchy Walk. Across the track, O'Donnell is getting up now to Sardonic. And here's Chattanooga starting to come down the middle. Look at him come now. Chattanooga going up to Sardonic and O'Donnell. Chattanooga out in the middle, hits the front. The favourite, he's coming away. Good win here. Chattanooga coming away from O'Donnell, and Chattanooga 3/4 O'Donnell. Third may be Sardonic from Ekalaka, who flew. Then Delirious, and further back Prince of Luca, followed by My Golden Bracelet. Zinadan, Pindy Ridge, Mr. Bombastic, Old Man. Anarchy Walk, Happy Star, Little Dozer, Goldboom. French Clock near the tail.
1 Chattanooga, $4.70 and $2.10. 5 O'Donnell to return $5 even. Those mentioned for third, 10 Sardonic, $3.40, or number 6 Ekalaka, $3.70.
Oh, we have correct weight at the Gold Coast on race 5. The numbers 8, 11 and 1. 1-5 a photo Melbourne. Back at Kembla is Wayne Harris.
Thanks. I was going to put number 4 on top here. Stealth Assault from the Oliver Coolman's stable at Rosehill. And Anthony Cavallo to ride. It's racing very, very well at the moment. Looked well in the parade. Good second here at Kembla Grange last start on a heavy track. Before that was a good winner. Bolted in here, and it's maiden 2 starts back. So I think the big track here just really goes well at Kembla Grange. On top of it, number 6 Scenario. Was all at sea last start winning here at Kembla Grange at 1400. Back on top of the ground here in the 1600 would be appreciated. Only a lightly framed filly, but looked very, very fit. Number 1 Stratosphere. He's fitted for 2 runs back from a spell from the Graham Beck stable. He won his maiden here at his only run on the track. He'll appreciate the 1600 metres now today. And I'll throw number 2 Big Balbowski in his first try at the 1600 metres. Was allowed to dictate here 2 starts back. Run down the tracks his last up, but he was vetted. And if he's allowed to dictate here again today, it could be pretty hard to run down. But a 4 on top Stealth Assault to be 6 Scenario, 1 Stratosphere and 2 Big Balbowski.
Right, Wayne Harris, brought to you by Terry Shields Toyota. A 1-5-10-6 is called at Flemington. 1 Chattanooga, 472.10. 5 O'Donnell, $5. 10 Sardonic, $3.40. The Quinella, 37.30. Exacta, 54.30. 1-5-10 Trifecta, $681.60. The first 4, 1, 5, 10 and 6, $3,906.60. The extra double, 13 Labinius and 1 Chattanooga, $71.50. Special dividend paying $10.40.
Taking a look at race 5 at Brisbane, one of the features, the 12 Gematre, 13,390, 13 Obscenic, 26.9, 14 Onyx River is 47.
Sunset a little slow to get going. Classic Cliche bounced in front. Porter Rocker showing good pace in the early stages, going up to be second. Now, Figurant is nice and handy to them. There's Dynamic Love. She's ridden forward in the early part today. She's going up and she's going to the lead. Dynamic Love in front of Classic Cliche and Figurant. Berlin's to fourth, followed by a Low Heart Charm on the inside of Porter Rocker. There's one out a little bit wide, sweeping around them deep on the track. It might be Raven's Pal a little bit wide there, and Twin Fortune is going forward, but wide as well. Next on the inside is Zena's Treasure. Heather starting to improve in the centre. Gilded Wings is moving up on the outside. Normandy's in that bunch as well. A length further back to Betrill. Getting well back in the field is Twin Fortune now. Sunset is about third last, running on the inside of Mary McCree, and Ills is last of all. As they come down the side, 750 metres to go. Dynamic Love is the leader. She's showing the way, a neck in front of Figurant. Raven's Pal is one away third, then Classic Cliche and Berlin Twin Fortune. Porter Rocker and Gilded Wings is next on the outside. Tristram Show. A Low Heart Charm is on the rail. Zena's Treasure back behind them. Heather back behind a wall of horses. Normandy's in the centre. Coming to the outside is Tristram Show, then Mary McCree and Ills. They're well in the straight now, 300 metres to go. Dynamic Love is still the leader. Dynamic Love leads by a length. On the outside, Porter Rocker starting to stretch now. She's coming after the leader. Figurant and Berlin still there. Dynamic Love in front. Porter Rocker slowly but surely running down Dynamic Love. Dynamic Love is still the leader. Porter Rocker having a dive. Oh, close. Porter Rocker dived at Dynamic Love right on the line, and there's nothing in it. Heather's in a photo for third with Berlin and a Low Heart Charm. The three of them across the track. Then Ian's Treasure, followed in by Figurant and then Betrill. Classic Cliche, a Beale Hostess, was always well back in the field with Tristram Showed Normandy and then Betrill. Further back, Twin Fortune. Further back in the field then came Gilded Wings. One of the last over the line there is Ills, and back towards the rear of the field was Trick.
Close go to Porter Rocker, 280, 170, or number 5, Dynamic Love, 870, 270. 1, Heather in a photo for third at 210, with number 10, Aloha Charm, 420, or number 21, Berlin, at 2360 for the place.
Porter Rocker, the winner, Brisbane.
Back to that Adelaide call, we got to 14 Onyx River, 49 and 14, and at number 15 is Skipper, 12 and 450. Recapping the favourite there is number 8, Secular, at 522.40. That's for the 5th Adelaide, 12.79 selections.
Race 6, Kembla numbers 2, 6, 4 and 8. At the barrier Belmont, the favourite is Ebony Magic, 451.60. Ahead of 11 Pride of the Park, 492.60.
By Corey Brown on Dynamic Love from the outside gate today. Took it to the lead in the early stages, and it's only the last stride that Porter Rocker got her. Porter Rocker first, Dynamic Love second. Number 1 is third, Heather. She's got third, Heather. And fourth was number 21, Berlin, has finished in 4th place.
And the totes, firstly, Kembla.
On the previous here, the winner, 2 Big Balbowski, Peter Lush, $4.
For race 6, moving in for the Richter Melian Honda Cup. And on the totalisator, number 7, Replay, 250 and 130. Second elect, number 1, and that's Spicept, 540, 180. And number 2, Norman's Way. Rod Quinn replacing Huey Bowman, 570 and $2. Hugh, in the second race of the day, had a brush with the running rail, and it ripped his boot and cut his foot, and he's out for the balance of the day. Whether it'll be okay for tomorrow, I don't know. Rose Hill, of course, the venue tomorrow. Now we've got Norman's Way and King of Atlantis, the 2 to be loaded for the 6th of the afternoon. 5th of the day, won by number 1, Splendid Retreat, Robbie Brewer, beat 2 and 3, Crown Duo Matihi Road, and 6 ran 4th. Right on 4 o'clock, and up goes King of Atlantis, and we'll soon see a start in the Richter Melian Honda Cup, 1800. They're off this time. Nice even start. Norman's Way jumped quickly, stopped flirting away well. Spicept up looking for the lead, and then a gap to Masterful Lad. Replay from Party Bella Couple, Yarbeal, King of Atlantis, and Top Shot. Norman's Way straight to the lead for replacement Postilion Rodney Quinn, and entering the back, Norman's Way opens up 2.5 lengths on Spicept. 2 lengths away, third stop flirting, 2.5 then to Replay around Masterful Lad. Another couple of lengths to Party Bella, similar gap to Yarbeal, and then the old stage Top Shot, and 1.5 behind him King of Atlantis. Norman's Way has a
handy break at the 1200. Must lead about 3.5. Spy Sept. Stop Flirting running third from Masterful Lad, and then comes Replay, who's pulling a little, followed by Party Bell. Good margin off. Next is Yarbeal, Top Shot on its inside, and last is King of Atlantis, about 10 off the lead. As they come onto the side of the track and towards the 850, and Norman's Way must be 3 lengths on the grey Spy Sept. In the third, Posse Masterful Lad. Stop Flirting is running fourth, and then the favourite Replay, who's on the outside of Party Bell. 4 or 5 lengths to Yarbeal and Top Shot, and still absolute is King of Atlantis. Down to the 600 marker they travel, and Norman's Way is coming back to Spy Sept, leads him just over a length, with Masterful Lad creeping up on the inside. Wider out on the track is Stop Flirting. Replay next. Agnew riding the favourite hard. Then Party Bell, Yarbeal, Top Shot and King of Atlantis. Into the straight they travel, and Norman's Way leads a length and a half. Masterful Lad, Spy Sept is struggling, followed then by Stop Flirting, but Norman's Way down to the distance at the 200, a length and a half clear. Falvey working overtime on Masterful Lad to try and reach it, and here's King of Atlantis from the rear. It's coming home with a wet sail, King of Atlantis, after Norman's Way. Oh boy, it's come from a minute back to win going away. King of Atlantis from Norman's Way and Masterful Lad. Then Stop Flirting, Spy Sept, Replay, Top Shot, Party Bell and Yarbeal absolute. Well, it's come from a minute away to win going away. 8 years of age, number 5, King of Atlantis. Mark Usher, $17.30 and $3.50. Norman's Way, number 2, $1.80. 3, Masterful Lad, $2.30. The winner trained at Kembla Grange by Kevin McLeod. For R.O. and Mrs. J.O. Carlisle is by New Atlantis from Janafina, an 8-year-old bay gelding having start number 77, win 14. Mark Usher. Waiting on the numbers. There they go. 523 official. 523. The Quinella, $46. Exacta, $66.30, and the trifecta, $410 neat. Time was 150.71, and that'll stand as a class record until broken. 523, and the fourth to come after race number 6. Well, it was that type of race. Replay tended to over-race a little in the middle stages, but it doesn't surprise, really, I suppose, when you look at King of Atlantis. Any one of the 9 could have won. Such was the quality of the race. Here are the totes confirmed. Number 5, 17.30, 3.50. Number 2, 1.80. Number 3, 2.30. Quinella, 46 even. Exacta, 66.30. The trifecta paid $410. Now, the first 4, number 10 has been officially placed fourth. Stop Flirting, and the dividend is $17,166.30. The declared divvy, $17,166.30. We'll check with the studio as to whether there's a carryover on that.
Nope.
Oh, beautiful. One straight up. Good work. And margins, 3/4 the winning margin. Length and a quarter second and third, 150.71. The sectionals, the first 850.04, and the last 600 took 37.25. And here's
Dylan now, $4.80 at $1.90.
Now waiting on Mr. Royston. He looks to be the last one to go up. Just about ready. Atomic Man in gate number 3. Set to go. Mr. Royston into 10. Gate spring back. Big Mac. Oh, he didn't want any part of the start. Got his head up and missed it 2 lengths. Big Mac. Mr. Royston, Earl Marshall away quickly from behind those Windigo. Over nearer the inside is All Sand and Atomic Man. And they're basically coming up the centre of the track here where Mr. Royston got the lead comfortably. He led a length and a half